So welcome to the first how-to video. On today's episode, we'll be covering how to export your DWG file into a PDF file. So the first thing we're going to do is to complete our CAD drawing. As you can see here, we have a simple 2-bedroom flat, bungalow flat, all nice and completed. We have a floor plan and we have 4 elevations. So the first thing we're going to do is to go to layout 1. So layout 1 is a page where we're going to modify into a PDF sheet. So what we want to do is we're going to go to layout, right click on page setup manager, and once we have that, we're going to go to modify. So what we're going to do here first is change our printer and plotter. So we're going to change that to the fourth one from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, DWG to PDF. Once you've selected, that means we're going to be able to print the DWG file and save it as a PDF. So the next thing is you need to get your paper types correct. So what we're going to change here now is we're going to look for ISO full bleed A3 420 by 297. The reason we're going for this size is because that gives us an A3 sheet of paper in landscape as well. So 420 by 297. So once we're happy with that, we're going to press OK and press close. So now right here, we have a real life size A3 sheet of paper in our CAD layout space. So the next thing we're going to do now is go to the Insert tab. And after we get there, we're then going to say Insert. And we're going to insert a title block. So I have a preloaded title block here. I'm just going to click that in, press Don't Define, and bring it in. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to click it onto the edge of my screen, on my sheet of paper, sorry. Click it down there, press OK. And what you can notice is this is a parametric title block. So it already gives us an A1 sheet of paper. But don't worry, we're going to change it now to an A3 sheet of paper with a single click, and that has fixed our A3 sheet of paper. So the next step is to then resize your current module space, which is based on this rectangle. So I'm just going to go all the way to the extreme edges of the sheet of paper and all the way to that edge, and there we go. So now to edit our drawing, we're going to double click into the space. Let's bring it to the center. Currently it is not to scale, so to put it to scale, we are then going to go down to the bottom here, click on this decimal point, and we're going to choose 1 to 100. So now it's going to zoom in to 1 to 100 at an A3 sheet of paper. So once we centralize it and we're happy with that, we then need to go back to where our scale is and lock it. So that basically means we're going to lock the viewport, and now we can zoom in and out, and our drawing's size or dimensions is not going to change. So once you're happy with that, you press escape. For the purpose of this video, I won't edit the title block, so I'll just leave it blank. But this is how you have completed setting up your A3 sheet of paper. So the next thing we want to do now is we're going to press Ctrl P, which is print. So you can either do Ctrl P to print, or you can also go to File, and you can also say Print, Plot in this case, either print or plot in this case. So we're going to say continue to plot a single sheet. All our settings are preloaded, so we can then go to Preview, and in the Preview tab, this will allow us to review our drawing at A3 scale. So you can see our drawing is nice and presented. So once we're happy with that, we then go to the print, and then we can save it where we want it to be done. So I'm going to save it on my desktop. So we have bungalow, original, layout 1, PDF, and I'm just going to save that. So once it's completely saved, it's then going to load it up. And now we have our AutoCAD drawing to PDF. Just going to close that quickly. It's loading a bit. So this is what we have. We have our PDF, and now you can save this, you can print this off and to be to scale, and this is how you can save your work as a PDF drawing.